EduGuide makes our team's work easier because it gives us sort of an insight into what our students are thinking. When our students are in trouble from an anxiety perspective or an academic perspective, we don't necessarily know it until midterm or maybe a few weeks into the semester. This gives us an early understanding of, what they're facing in terms of obstacles and struggles, and it allows us to act sooner. And typically when you act sooner, students will bounce back sooner. So it's a nice way for us to smooth things out before we hit midterm and it gets to be, too late. As the course progressed, we saw a lot of really rich reflections and discussions between the students and the mentors. The students commented how it was incredible for them to have someone kind of looking over their shoulder and pushing them along in a positive way. And also, students felt that they could open up in a more confidential manner. And so as a result, some of our students were referred to different areas within our university in terms of resources. Some went to tutoring, some went to counseling, some went to their academic advisors and reassessed their scheduling, and some just forged a path to graduation with a greater intensity. And EduGuide really provides wonderful support. It has allowed us to, keep an eye on some of the folks that are struggling with a variety of things, but mainly anxiety and depression and some other factors. For example, we had a student who was in trouble over a winter break about a year ago, and I just happened to be checking my mentorship logs, and I went in and I saw that she was actively speaking to me and that she was really in despair, and she had some psychological issues that she was working through, and I felt it was important enough for me to bring it to the attention of our administration, and we actually got this young lady into counseling and treatment ASAP, and it was just something that she may not have necessarily written an email about, but she felt comfortable enough to reach out to me and ask for, psychological assistance. And I think just generally overall, students are feeling like it's nice to have, one student put it as, it's always nice to have someone have your back. Students responded very favorably, and in fact, that first semester that we used EduGuide, our rate of entry into the following semester increased from somewhere around in the 67 percentile to about 82%. So our students registered and just forged ahead in the winter term, which is usually a place where they either stop to take a break or they stop altogether that first year. So more students actually persisted, and they went through to the next term and the next term, and we still checked in on them. We still helped them with resources or just if they needed a third party. And a lot of the students just graduated this past April, so it's been nice and successful.